Ah, hello and good morning. I'm I always say this now. It's just a quick video, really. Let me just hang on. Oh, nearly shut the thing down then. There we go. That's better. Yeah, hello. I bought some snus, and a friend online on YouTube gave me a website, northerner.com, and I bought 10 cans of snus of various sorts. I bought it only cost, the postage from Sweden was $5.50. It was FedEx. It was very reasonable, and I was pretty pleased with it all. Somebody told me, a Swedish guy, that only women do the pouches, but I bought myself quite a few pouches because I thought to myself, well, it's going to be easier for me to, with one, I'm unidextrous, I think would be the way to describe it, so only so I thought it'd be easier to do the pouches, but I have to say, at the moment, I've got, I don't know if you can see that, that's quite horrible probably, I've got quite a sizable chunk of this stuff, General. It's loose or loss, I suppose that's pronounced. It's funny stuff. It looks. I don't know whether. Hang on, I'm gonna have to put the thing back up so I can see whether you can see that or not. I don't know whether you can see that. It's like it's all over my bit on my computer keyboard there. It's kind of like a putty, really. When I was at university many years ago now, I was at a party, and where I was at university in Scotland, we had quite a few sort of Scandinavian, Norwegian, Swedes as students, and I was at this party, and this guy came up to me and he said, "Would you like?" And he had a tin of this. He said, "Would you like some snus?" And I thought he said snuff, as you know, I'm a bit deaf, and he opened it and I looked. I thought, well, it's the funniest looking snuff I've seen, but in for a penny, in for a pound. So I took a pinch, put it up my nose. For the next 3 or 4 minutes, I was in a certain amount of pain, I think would be the only way to describe it. It was kind of, it wasn't a pleasant experience. But he then said, "What?" You know, they were all laughing their heads off. I said, "I thought you said snuff," and he said, "No, it's snus." And I said, "I'd never heard of it before," and he said, "It's like a form of Swedish chewing tobacco." So anyway, he demonstrated, and I put a pinch up my lip, and it was quite nice. But then, it's not allowed to be sold in the UK by tobacconists, so that was the last I saw of it. But anyway, a few people on YouTube and stuff. So anyway, so I bought lots of pouches, and I bought 2 cans of the loose stuff, and I have to say, it's so much like putty. I find it much easier to pack than American did, but I have to say, flavour-wise, I still think the old Copenhagen snuff's the one for me. But it's not bad, and of course, the good thing is, you don't have to spit. So anyway, this is I think it's granite. That's a maxi portion. That's quite a large one. Clap Key, which is made by, I don't know whether you can see that, Rhoda Lackett. That's a strong portion. General Onyx I bought. Gutterberger Appa, I think that's pronounced. Somebody will tell me. There we go, that one. And then I bought, being an Anglo-Saxon, somebody was telling me that apparently my surname Gearing, it's kind of quite a common, well, not common, it's it is a common surname. I mean, it's all over Europe, but in various forms, and it means spear carrier or something. But there we go. So I bought Odin to kind of appeal to my Anglo-Saxon blood, and they're all different. That one's licorice. That one's original, so I guess that's like tobacco flavour, and that one's cinnamon, I think. Not quite sure. My Swedish is non-existent, to be honest with you. Now, so anyway, so I'm rather enjoying it, and the handy thing is that, of course, you can sit in a pub I'm against the smoking ban, as everybody knows, and I think you should be able to smoke a cigarette, a cigar, pipe in a pub, if you so wish. Anyway, you can't, so you have to look for alternatives or stand out in the freezing cold or the roasting sun. And this is a good alternative, because, you know, the problem with dip is because you have to spit, so if you're sitting in a pub, it can cause a certain amount of tension if you're sitting there spitting into a bottle. Though there's worse things that happen in pubs than spitting in bottles. Yeah. Anyway, so it's good, and I'm glad that people recommended it to me. And the other good thing is that Northerner also sell dip. They have an American warehouse where you can get Skoll and Long Cut and all sorts, Wintergreen, Copenhagen, and all sorts. So it's kind of worked out rather well. I'll finish by saying, all right, if you're worried that smoking a cigar might make you, you know, seem a little aloof and out of town, there is now a great alternative. I bought this, Romeo and Juliet. They're a portion, so they're like I'll show you a portion actually, if I can get the lid off. It's not easy one-handed, trust me. That's a portion. And I bought this. So there you go. You could enjoy a Monte Cristo in public without the slightest worry of feeling a little aloof. Anyway, I shall be doing next up at the weekend. I'm going to do a second part of my beginning pipe smoking videos. The dog's well, I'm well. I've not been very well, but I'm much better now. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this encourages you to try it out. It's not for everybody, but I quite like it, and I'd say it definitely gets the thumbs up. Okay, cheers.